Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. This is a twin flame reading for a sneak peek into the sacred divine masculine's energy for the month of April. This video was suggested by one of my viewers, and I meditated with Celia, and she gave me some instruction for the video. So we are just following Celia's guidance, and we hope everyone is having a great end of the month of March and beginning of April. This is the reading for the Divine Masculine for the month of April. So we're just going to see what's going on with the Divine Masculine. She wanted us to start with the Lightworkers Oracle. So we are just going to pull some cards and see what messages want to come out. She was very specific on this deck. So we are just putting the collective energy on it, and we'll pull what messages need to come out at this time. Okay. So the first card that came out is the Spiritual Service card. So we feel like that has been a general theme of late. So we feel like the Divine Masculine is stepping into his spiritual service. So that is wonderful. And Divine Feminine, we know that means you are also stepping into that because we tend to mirror the masculine. So we feel like the masculine for the month of April is really going to be stepping into his spiritual service, which is really going to cause a paradigm shift. Are you ready for the paradigm shift? Are you ready for a whole new beginning, something, beyond your wildest dreams? Celia says. She said later in this reading, we are going to get, we're going to do general April energies, and then we are going to get energy and guidance cards for each week, as well as a romance angel for each of the individual signs at the end of the reading. So make sure you stick around for that. And she said, we are just going to take the two, and the bottom of the deck is the Earth Healing card. So it is, a time of us doing that. And it does, that makes me feel like some inner child healing is potentially going on with the Divine Masculine. And the card underneath that is the past life activation. And I feel like that energy has really been happening with the energy coming in with the sun, that we've definitely been getting an activation, as the card under that is the Ascension, the Rainbow Bridge. And we do have the Archangel Metatron cards here, because he is, the one that does that rainbow activation. And we definitely feel like it's definitely a time of that happening. So just know, if you're seeing a lot of rainbows, just say, thank you for the sign, Archangel Metatron. Just know that it's a sign from him that you're having this rainbow activation at this time, because it is a past life activation that apparently Siri wants to help with the reading. Who knew? So just know, we feel like that the masculine is definitely going through some kind of activation. Celia says since the equinox, since Pluto moved, since Mars moved, that there is a huge activation ongoing currently for the Divine Masculine. And we are going to use the Light Seers deck, and we are just going to pull a Celtic cross for the energy for the month of April. So we are just going to see what is going on for the Divine Masculine. Just a little peek inside their head space, their heart space. And we're going to see what's going on. We may be calling them a little different than the normal titles for each of the placings, just based on that, because in the current energy, Celia says we're starting with that as the heart space. So we are going to start with the general energy for the Divine Masculine. She said we're going to split them and we're going to go. So here we go. Here we go. So the heart space for the Divine Masculine is the Justice card. So finding some balance, I mean, and we feel like that's deep inner balance, and realizing where they are with their soul contracts and their spiritual path, and that is being crossed, in their heart spice by the Eight of Wands, which we feel like they're getting a lot of guidance from their heart, and from their guides, especially when they're doing things, they're unexpectedly getting like little messages about you, and they're like, a little confused at why that's happening at such random times when they're doing things, when they're in kind of an alignment situation. They're getting so he says like a little buzz of your energy. So just know that the masculine is definitely feeling your presence. And she says, that is a card right there of mirroring, and just know that the masculine is mirroring your energy currently. So when you're thinking of him, just know that he is mirroring your energy as well. Sometimes that's even just on a subconscious level. So you want me to put in. The next card is the foundation. So it looks like right now the masculine is going through a time of purging of what is no longer needed for them, what what is not going to take them, where they want to go in the long run. And we feel like, a lot of third party, and just, stuff that's not of the highest vibration is going to be leaving the masculine's life, which we like that energy. Normally we go to this card, but she said today we're doing it a little different, so we're just following Celia. So we're going over here to the past energy, and the past energy is the Knight of Cups, and that is the masculine came with a small offer, maybe in and out, not of the highest vibration when the masculine came towards the feminine in the past. But we're going to see. Now, what is the masculine thinking, she says. The masculine has been working on his self-love, which in turn is also the feminine has been working on that. So feminine, when we say as you're working on it, the masculine is working on it, this is a clear indication that the masculine is currently working on opening their heart space, giving themselves some self-love, understanding this journey is a deep level. So just know the masculine, we feel, is having a heart chakra activation. She says clearly we already know they're having that activation because there is the heart chakra activation that is going on right now. And the card underneath that is master healing. So they are going through a huge healing process at this time. Okay. The next card. The next card is the immediate future card for the divine masculine. So what is going on with them? And it looks like they are really doing that inner healing work. Because that heart's there on the bottom, and that Four of Swords is definitely meditation. So we feel like the masculine is still working on his healing. He's definitely focused on doing that inner work. So we are very excited to see that. And with so he says Mars did move into Cancer, which is that action of that heart space, of that healing. So know that the masculine is really in a new phase of healing his heart right now. So that is beautiful energy. We are happy about this collective energy. And so he says, this is collective. Please just take what resonates and leave the rest. It could be one line or it could be the whole reading. So just take what resonates, please. We are going to get the next card, and that card is going to be for the what is the current environment for the divine masculine. The Seven of Wands. They're having boundaries. Has the divine masculine blocked you? Do you realize that maybe they have blocked you because they are working on getting in their alignment, in their balance, and balancing their chakras? Because that seven, wands down there, they are being, balanced. They're bubbling. So we feel like the masculine has definitely pulled their energy back. It's definitely doing some healing. So if you're not hearing from your divine masculine right now, know they're doing healing, and we're inviting you to spend some time doing that same. look into, where we can't help but mention where is your Chiron, and we have listed a new Chiron class for May 24th. So that link is in the description box below. If you would like to look at where your Chiron is. We are also going to put together a class for the North Node, because Celia says, always we keep asking, are you working on your North Node? And we want to kind of help give some direction on the North Node. So we're going to do a class on that as well. But we feel like the masculine is definitely in a bubbling phase, like in this phase, like being like in a period of transformation. And the paradigm is shifting. Are you ready for the paradigm shift? Okay. How others are seeing the masculine. That Three of Wands, that Three of Wands is wish fulfillment. But in this card, we feel like the masculine, is pulled his energy back. Looks like he's, definitely imbalanced. And we feel like everybody's seeing the masculine imbalance, sees like he's got everything going on. Feels like, everyone is seeing it. Looks like the masculine in a very divine light, seeing that they are working on elevating their energy just as much as the feminine is doing. So we like seeing that for the overall energy, because we feel like those wands are also about taking action towards what they want. So we feel like the divine masculine is going to be taking some action towards what they want. And we feel like they're going to be taking action towards the spiritual service that is needed for them to step in. Celia's been, telling the divine feminine a lot lately. It's time to step into service, and it's time because the divine masculine is getting ready to do it. And as he does it, like, it's coming together. Like, she's like, that's when the paradigm shift is. Like, so you have to be making sure make sure you're working on your stuff, because when they do theirs, if you're not working on yours, then it still doesn't come together. So, like, don't let it not come together because you're not matching their energy. So make sure that you're so just like, don't let this opportunity pass you by. So the hopes and fears card for the masculine is the Lovers card. They want this union. They are ready to come back and work at it. And we feel like the month of April is going to really give them a whole new perspective on the relationship. So we'll take that one. And the outcome card is the Five of Cups, which is letting go of the past. Letting go of the past that did not serve you. Because you can choose to hold on to they're not here, or you can choose to, I'm going to make some change, and I'm going to stop focusing on what's not here. And she's like, let's go to the next one. I am just going to work on my mission and do my part. And as you do your part, that's when that, as my throat chakra is activated, that is when that spiritual leveling up comes for the feminine to match the masculine's energy as they are changing their perspective. She said that's what this is. That's them changing their perspective from the Five of Cups and the Five of Wands to this place of realizing that everything has happened for a reason. And you know what? It has. It's happened so everybody can have exactly what they want, which is union. That is the contract we have all came in for. And we feel like the masculine is going to start seeing things a little differently. Instead of being in this place of loss, moving to this place of, I need to do my part. And as they do that, my part, that is them stepping into that spiritual service. And as they step into that spiritual service, the paradigm shifts. Like, she's like, then the paradigm shifts. And she said, we have the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6, the 7, the 8. What we're missing is the 9. We don't have the 9 here. So, which is the end of that cycle. So we are to that point of communication is on the verge. And she said, we're going to look at the underlying energy, which is the 10 of Swords, the Star, the Four of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles, which we feel is about as you decide, as the masculine is ending this cycle and doing the healing and really figuring out what this twin flame relationship really is about. What is this 11-11 thing? What is this? What is our mission? What do we need to do? And as they decide to step into that healing energy and find their balance and say, okay, I'm balanced. I'm able to maintain my balance. And you know what? I'm now ready to serve my community. I'm ready to help people understand this shadow and find a way to raise the vibration of the planet, which is what we are here for. We are here, and we feel like the masculine is really understanding his role now as that energy to change the cycle. And the masculine now knows where he has to stand, which is in a very balanced position with the feminine. Both energies have to be balanced. And as that happens, there's the world right there. So you get the wheel and the world back to back. As you turn that cycle, you heal it. And the masculine is healing the cycles. So you said the masculine is definitely healing this cycle. She said the energy feels really balanced with both the sevens on the bottom, with the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands. And, finding the balance of what they want in their lives and where they need to change their energy. She wants to get her card on the Seven of Swords. So we're just gonna do it because she's like really pushing me to that, and she wanted me to talk about the sevens being in balance on the bottom, and then the page, and it was the page and the wheel. They're balancing as well. So we feel like the masculine's energy is becoming very balanced. He's definitely working on his alignment. So feminine, make sure you are being in the highest vibration and pay attention to the energy what energy are you projecting at the masculine? If you are projecting negative energy towards the masculine, like he's not here, I can't believe he's not here, or what's he waiting on, or any negative energy you're projecting at him, he can feel it. And you know what? He's ready to come back. And she said, there's that other seven, the Chariot. He's ready to come back as a lighter, happier, fresher energy. That past life energy of the connection of the 5D. And we feel like that is how the masculine is working towards coming back. She's like, that is what he is working towards. That is the foundation of what he's currently working on. How can he release any of the negative energy and move towards the lighter, happier energy of the 5D with the feminine? She said he's definitely gaining clarity on that. So, okay, now we are going to move on to the next part of the reading. So we are going to pull a card for the weekly energy and a card for guidance. We're going to pull a Archangel Metatron card for each of the 4 weeks. And then we are going to pull a Archangel Michael card for guidance. And then stick around because we're also going to get a romance angel for each of the zodiacs. So we are going to just split the deck and set it down, and we are going to pull one card for each week. We're pulling 1 week at a time. So we're going to do the same for both decks. Okay. So the energy for the first week of April is the energy of red. Safety, strength, and power. So we feel like the masculine will definitely be working on the root chakra energy. Definitely feeling strong and stable. It is a great time for them to get outside and we feel like begin doing some outside activities, which will, put them really strongly in their masculine energy to be grounded and rooted. So we feel that is great energy for the first week of April. And the card for guidance is the card of make a decision. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in the situation? Accept divine guidance, pointing you in the direction of your own joy. You deserve it. So we feel like with this card, the masculine is definitely gaining some self-worth, self-awareness of what they want, what they deserve. And we feel like maybe even going on a voyage of the heart during this first week of April, because this reminds me of a shamanic journey, and then I see the heart and the feather. So maybe going on this heart chakra activation during this first week of April. So it seems like the first week is going to be very interesting. I'm going to put that there for the first week. For the second week of April, we get the ancestors card, appreciation and healing. So we feel like the masculine is definitely working on their family karma. They may also be visiting here in the States. Well, around the world, it's Easter. It's Easter this on that second week of April. I know April 9th is Easter. So I feel like the masculine could be spending time with their family, which is probably going to give them this activation of that past life. And then the card is be the real you. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. And we feel like the masculine is going to maybe show a different side of himself when he goes to his maybe family event for Easter or spending some time. And that second week, we feel like the masculine is definitely ready to step into shining his light and showing he's a little bit different. And that's okay. For the third week of April, we get the card of water, which is emotional well-being. And then the card that goes with that is someone new is coming. An important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind so your heart so that happiness can enter your life. And with this water card, it is, emotional well-being. And we feel like that's definitely part of that heart chakra activation that's going on. So we feel like that heart chakra activation may be going on for a few weeks with the divine masculine, really like moving things forward. So we feel like April is probably going to like complete paradigm shift for the masculine, she's saying. Okay, we are getting for the last week of April. The Archangel Metatron card is the card of express or creation, expansion in your life, which we feel like the masculine is definitely doing. And we feel like that expansion is going to be stepping in to their spiritual mission more by the end of the month, being so much more of service to the community. And the card that come out with that is, yes, you are correct. You have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. So we are really loving the energy for the divine masculine for the month of April. It looks like they're going through a major paradigm change. They're definitely doing a lot of healing, getting some activations from Archangel Metatron, and definitely being guided this month. So we really like that. We are now going to pull a romance angels for each of the zodiac. And she said we are just going to shuffle them a little and just split it. And we're going to start with We're going to start with Aries because the sun's in Aries, the beginning of the zodiac. So we are starting with Aries. So Aries, the romance angels card for you is the engagement card. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Taurus, you get the card of give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Gemini, you get the card of honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Cancer, you get the card of heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Leo, you get the card of healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And Virgo, you get the card of let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay, we are now moving on to Libra. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Scorpio, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And for Sagittarius, you get the retreat card. It is time to disconnect from the world. Capricorn, you get the card of calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmation, and visualizations help you bring you together. So, Capricorn, are you working on that? Okay, we are going to move on to Aquarius. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. And Pisces, you get the codependency card. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And then we are just going to get a couple cards for overall general energy for the month of April for the Divine Masculine. Apparently, we're just taking that one, which is the card of reconciliation. Are you ready? Are you ready for the reconciliation? Are you ready to get to know each other again in a brand new way? Are you ready to... Are you ready to start again? Are you ready to begin again? Are you ready? Are you ready to begin this rainbow bridge with your partner, with your twin flame, with your masculine? Because they are doing the work. They are healing this planet. They are healing their inner child. They are ready for this paradigm shift. They are ready to step into service. Are you? Because the masculine is definitely... She said with that, the masculine is definitely stepping into service. Are you? Are you?